Good morning, Craftikins. At least it's morning for me. I hope y'all are having a great day. In today's video, I am doing another journal with me in my homemade junk journal. I'm starting off here with some acrylic craft paints, and I am just spreading them around with a credit card kind of deal that came in the mail. Do you guys get like a million of those from like HelloFresh and stuff? But I would say the main thing you want to worry about when you're putting acrylic paint in your journal like this is don't get it into the spine, which is exactly where it went for mine. My journal, as you can see, is very, very chunky, so it just ran straight in there. What can happen is the paint can creep underneath into the signature to the page on the other side, but luckily that wasn't actually an issue this time. So now we're just going to let it dry. Nice and dry. So this was actually kind of a difficult page for me, like inspiration wise. I didn't know, like when I opened this back up, I was just like, straight mud, like this isn't pretty. I don't know what the heck to do here, but I just started using some things I've been saving for my journal. So this actually is from a box of cookies. Like the cookies were inside those little like cupcake paper kind of deals, and I thought, well, that'd be cool to add in my journal to give some like texture and stuff. So I was like, why not just add it to this page? And so that's where I started, and I do like how it looks in my journal. I've got quite a few of them left. It's actually like the Milano cookies. That's the kind of cookies, in case you're curious. But then I wanted to use some of this washi, but it just wasn't looking right to me. So then it was back to the drawing board again until I found this like graph paper from an old journal thing I had gotten, I think at Michael's years and years ago, that I had just laying in my stash. So I chopped it up and thought, well, it can at least be like a journaling, mainly like journaling spread. So then that gave me a little bit more direction there. So this is a pack of Tim Holtz die cuts I found on Amazon. It's like half floral, half butterflies. And I'm just going through that to see which ones I might want to use. They're all so beautiful, but I just chose these few here to experiment with. Now I'm just looking for some papers or some other background kind of elements to add in to cover up some of that paint and just create depth and layers. So like I said, I didn't really have a direction or idea of where I wanted it to go. And as you can see, I'm pulling out like a large variety of kinds of designs and papers. And that's almost my favorite part of journaling, is each decision can change the page so much. And so I ended up using this like teal mermaid scale almost kind of design, which I don't know, it kind of was unexpected to me to find it and like it on that page. So that really got my mind working even more on what I wanted the final product to kind of be like. So then it was just a matter of digging through my stash and finding some smaller collage elements to incorporate as well. And then, so off camera here, I kind of cut out the waiting time because there was nothing to look at, but I was just creating that little cluster that I end up putting in that bottom left corner. I used some printables as well. So that little fairy girl riding that moth or butterfly, whatever that is from a printable pack from Ruby and Pearl, which I will leave linked below. She's got some amazing printable packs, and they're great value, and I just am so impressed with it. So I took it to my sewing machine and just did a little bit of stitching around to give it a little bit of a border. And now I'm going to work on getting all the layers glued down. So now I'm just going to ink up the edges of these two graph papers to bring them into the page a little bit more. And then I will work on where I want to get them placed on the page. So as you can see, I am working a lot on the placement of where I want things to be, and sometimes I struggle with just the amount of options there are because I feel like so many of them look great and I can't decide between them. But also going through my head at the same time is how the placement on this left page is going to affect the options I'm then going to have on the right side because of just the balance between the two pages and what is going to look good or not overall. So that's why I was just so indecisive on this page for the placement of those floral die cuts. Next, I'm working with this scrapbook paper and trying to figure out what I want to do with it exactly and end up ripping it into smaller and smaller pieces to use just as an accent here and there. I really ended up loving this teal color with the tones and those floral die cuts. I thought they just really complemented each other. So I definitely wanted to get that scrapbook paper incorporated in some way. And keeping things balanced, I wanted to incorporate some over on the right hand page as well. Left hand page. I meant left. So this piece here came off of some kind of packaging, and I really liked the texture of it and wanted to use it in my journal. Next, just adding some more washi tape to add some more layers and detail. And now I'm just going to be going through to find some stickers and smaller elements to add into the page. So just a couple more little stickers as some finishing touches for this page before it is ready for journaling. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the process of this journal page. I really love how it turned out. I got a little nervous there at the beginning after the paint fiasco. I just didn't know what to do with this page, but it turned out really well. I think I really like it. I hope you do too, and I hope that you will hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for future Journal With Me videos. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.